Okay, this is Aaron again with Exalted Lamb 1, and I have a kind of a crazy little video here for you. I've a lot of things are going on. I was recently suspended. In fact, this is my second suspension by YouTube for telling the truth. What a chance! What a chance of that for telling the truth for the second time. So my first one was for a week, and they actually did it for 8 days. One day than they said that more day than they said they would, and then the second time just happened to be for 14 days during the time frame I was looking at. And I have found so much incredible things. But this video is not for any of that. I mean, a couple things. I'm going to share a couple crazy things with you about the halftime show. But this whole the intention of this video is to move it on over. I'm going to move everything over. All you that want to move over to my new notification platform, where I'm going to send you email or text message or both when I have a new video, and whatever platform I'll put it on, or multiple platforms, and you'll get notification of that for free and everything. So I'm getting rid of YouBoob, and I'm going to call him YouBoob. And finally, I'm revealing how I look. This is what I look like. Just kidding. I'm far more muscular than that. Just kidding. So I'm in a usual mood right now because YouTube is really ticking me off. And so I am moving over. I'm getting off this whole platform. And I will be talking about the halftime show. I have a huge video about that. Will come out as soon as my channel is off the suspension. However, I'm going to have about, just a few minute promo videos on YouTube from now on, because if I get one more strike, I'm completely gone and all my subscribers are down the tubes. So, and by the way, this is I mean, this whole halftime show was so ridiculous. I have some crazy stuff. I literally have massive secret messages that I'm going to uncover for you, secret imagery as well. And I'm going to show a little bit of to you tonight on this video very shortly, just a little bit here, to kind of wet your whistle a little bit. But I'm working on a lot of research right now. So by the time the 16th or the 17th, depending on whether YouTube want to go 14 or 15 or 16 days, who knows what they want to do, because they can't keep to the time they said they would. As far as my suspension, they've been messing with me for so many different ways. I can count the ways, but I'm not going to bore you with those details. So, I want to let you know about, in the description box on this video, wherever you're watching this video, whether it's a friend of mine's YouTube channel, or it's on my BitChute channel, or it's on brand new tube or whatever, just clink. Wow, clink. Yeah, just clink it. Click the link, or clink the link, or clink. What's below the video in the description box is a link to click, and to put in your email and cell phone number, unless you just want email. But if you want an instant notification, that's the best way to do it, with your cell, unless you're in another country. So if you're not in the United States, do not put your cell phone in there, because it's exorbitant cost to text somebody in another country. It's kind of ridiculous. I just can't foot that bill. But if you're in another country, just put your email. If you're in the United States, go ahead and put your email and your cell number. And again, this is completely secret and everything. It's a great secure server, and I will never share this with anybody, and I will never use it for anything else. I promise. Okay, so and you just input that information and accept, and then you're even clicking on the thing to accept that this is secret and everything, or it's not going to be shared with anybody and all that. So just please move it on over. And I'm saying bye to YouBoob. YouBoob. Anyway, I'm kind of having fun with this because they've caused me so much headache in 2.5 years. I'm just having fun. I'm saying bye, YouBoob, because they're a bunch of boobs over there. And they're a bunch of politically correct hacks that, if you tell the truth, they mess with you in so many ways. I've been messed with. I can't even count the ways I've been messed with. I've had my email. When I respond to comments, I put an email, they've been removed. I had that happen for like weeks in a row. I would have hearts removed consistently. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Let me give you an exact idea of what the crud they did recently with the suspension. So just to let you know, kind of stuff, because you want to hear a little bit of behind the scenes. Some of you do. I know I would. Behind the scenes here. So my channel was suspended because of a video from a month ago. At that time, it was suspended on the 2nd of February for a video that was about a month old, an older video for some bogus stuff that they called it cyberbullying, because I basically pointed out that somebody, a group of people, a few different people were not what they said they were, and I proved it, and they were actors and other things, and I'm a cyber bully. So I was bullied in school, and then I end up punching them in the nose, and so that's what I'm doing to YouBoob. I'm going to punch them in the nose, and I'm asking you to help me do that by moving over to this notification platform. I mean, you could say subscribe wherever you are. That's fine, but please move over this right now. If you do it right now, it'd be great. Click on the link in the description box right now. It's simple. Just fill out the email and cell phone, and again, unless you're not in this country, then just the email. And then boom, it's easy and it's done, and it'll let you know it's done and it worked and everything. So, but I want to tell you about this. It's a story. So I was suspended, right? And then I asked a friend of mine. Well, one friend put up my video, but he had less than 1,000 subscribers, a few hundred. He didn't do much with it, hardly ever, right? But he had a few hundred. He put up a few videos and doesn't do much with it. Very good friend of mine, Jeff. And then another friend of mine, Tina. I asked her if she'd want to put it up, and she said, "Oh, she was happy to put it up." My latest video about the Super Bowl and everything like that, and she was happy to put it up. She had over 1,000 subscribers. In fact, I helped start her channel by promoting her channel when she first started by a really awesome video, which you should check out. Tina Bosant, one of the videos in my past videos. To check her out, because she just does these great little testimonies and things, and now she's kind of getting into the word and things like that, and which is great. But anyway, she has over 1,000, and I think once you're at 1,000, you're looked at very differently. Like, you can do community posts now. I think if I had to get to like to 10,000 when I was doing it to get a community post available to do community posts or something. Now it's down to 1,000, I guess. I forget what mine was, but it was high. It was in the thousands, and I was so glad to get it for different reasons. Anyway, she was happy to put this video up. I helped her download it and put it on her channel. And then in a few hours, it was removed without any explanation. And her email, she could not get into her Gmail. She could not get into her Google account at all. She could not get into her YouTube whatsoever for a day, until the next day. And the next day, it was still removed. She could get into her email and into her account and everything on YouTube, but it wasn't there still. And there was no emails or any explanation of why that video of mine that she agreed to put on her channel was removed. So it's crazy. I mean, they could basically do whatever they want. They're the complete Gestapo. They can, put people in gulags if they want or whatever. I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous. So buy YouBoob. I'm sick of you. This is my protest to you and punching you in the nose. So I thank you all for helping me punch them in the nose. And so let's move on here. Let's move on to, I'm going to break down this. It was a preview of the Super Bowl halftime show. And this guy, I'm going to get into it more in this next video. That's going to be huge on this halftime show and on the weekend. The weekend. No, the weekend. The weekend. No, the weekend. No, is it the weekend or the weekend? It's a double entendre, or in French, double entendre. Okay, anyway, it's a double entendre, and that means that English is so evil that it can mean the same word can mean several things, and they want it that way. So the way you spell a word, it's a spell. You can it could be programming, and you're watching programming on TV, but it's programming you. Anyway, it has multiple meanings and things like that, and that's the way it's been designed by the enemy. English language has, God designed Hebrew, for example. That's His language, and it's perfect, and it's in fact it has a number equivalent to all the words and letters and everything. And then the English does in a sense, but it's just been made that way. But it's very evil. So the weekend, this guy, this jackwagon right here, who is complete sellout to Satan, and I'm going to completely prove it on my next video. You will not believe the hidden messages I find. You will not believe the hidden imagery and all this stuff. And I'm going to get into his past. I'm going to get into some of the things he shared and what is shown in his videos, how he sold the soul to the devil. In many ways, it's very clear. And you can see this Illuminati symbol, in the triangle with the eye and the thing, it kind of distorted here. There's more going on here. I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay, but what I was saying is he's called the Weekend, and I'm going to show you my video and break it down. It's really the Weekend, and he considers us the Weekend, and so does the devil, because he's a minion for the devil, and I'm going to prove it. And he is weakening us. He's weakening anybody who's watching this stuff, who's consuming this stuff, and his music. He is the Weekend. He is talking about us. We are the Weekend, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so, and I'm going to get into even more about that and why it's missing something. It's missing something. So I'm not going to say more about that yet, because I've got to show you, and that's going to be in the video, but that's just a little tidbit. Okay, so there's more to this. So he's literally in this promo, he's spinning around each, and then it's mirrored. And I've showed you in many of my videos how when the enemy mirrors something, like go back and look at my Seattle, what do you call it, New Year's display, fireworks, whatever, virtual fireworks display. And I did a video on that. And they mirrored this stuff coming out of this flower on top of the Space Needle, which is all, it was all CGI. It was all computer graphics stuff. And it had a mirrored center, and it was a demon coming out of it and all kinds of stuff. And, you got to check that out if you hadn't. And I've shown that on the Economist Magazine 2019, and mirrored the cover and showed how in the center of these two covers, one and then the mirrored version, right next to it, how it's the pit opening up and everything, and it's really crazy. You should check that video out. That's from a year and a half ago, fall, and around November time. Anyway, so right in here, there's so much going on here. Okay, like you said, that Illuminati triangle, but this is really should be switched upside down. So let's do that. Let's put this upside down, and there's a few imagery in here. Now, this is really crazy. So watch this. Boom. This is a heart right here, and he has his face kind of covering it, but there's a heart. This actually becomes a heart as well inside the pyramid. But it's because of from this heart. This is a heart within a heart within a heart. Okay, and if you see the video, you would probably watch the video in upside down. And it's just a promo video, so it's hard to find, but it literally cycles, and this little heart becomes a bigger heart, which becomes a bigger heart, but it's 3 hearts. And that's exactly what's shown on the chest of the Antichrist figure in iPad Goat right here. In fact, I'll show you right here. Okay, and this is a clue to the date and time and everything. And I've shared this last year about this date and time, and I'm going to get into it more like gangbusters in my video after this one. After the Super Bowl video, you'll be blown away. I have phenomenal stuff. The Lord's even linked it to all kinds of personal experiences I've had for 2.5 years, and all kinds of stuff. It is off the charts. You will not believe it. Your head will blow off your top. I mean, it'll blow your top off. I mean, you won't believe what is shown in this. And this is literally pointing to the same heart thing. And this is literally a set of dates as well. And I'm going to prove it. I'm pretty sure I can prove it. Again, it's still speculation, but you'll see what I show. It's pretty mind blowing. And what I'm going to show, and let me give you an example right now. What's mind blowing here? There's also another imagery in here. So you have a heart within a heart within a heart, which is showing something very deep. And I'll prove that in the video. And then in iPad Go, there's also 3 hearts on the very right side of the chalkboard in the classroom, and that's the same thing as these 3 hearts. And I'm going to explain what that is, okay? Again, I can't explain it right now because I have to show a lot of things and build up to it. I can't do this video. It's not what this is for. And I want to wait until my channel's up and I can give just a few minute video, and that's all I'm going to do in the future on YouBoob. I'm just going to show a couple minute video and then refer you to where these are going to be and have you in notifications, so I can send you a notification of where they're going to be. Maybe 2 different platforms or something. My videos are going to be. No more having a full video on YouBoob, because if I get one more strike or whatever, I'm gone, and it's just ridiculous for telling the truth. And that's all I do is tell the truth on this channel, and I tell probably far more truth than most people ever think about showing on the channel, and hidden truth. That's it's just like Ephesians 5:11. I'm not part of the evil, but I'm exposing the evil. Okay, now let me show you another example of this, the same imagery. Now watch. Okay, do you see something in here? Do you see something in here? And this, again, they love to do the mirrored imagery because it ends up making faces and stuff. Do you see something in here? Okay, what's in here? It's a whole image. It's really crazy, but I'm going to help you out a little bit. It's the head of a devil, and we've seen it before in different things. And I'm going to give you an example of what we've seen before in the movie Legend that had a young Tom Cruise in it in 1985, but also was in a recent commercial by Match.com. Okay, and it was this figure right here, this dude. It's a Satan head. Okay, a devil, big, huge horned devil head. Okay, and then they recreated that same character in a Match.com commercial, which I did a video on. Okay, or at least I showed it and talked about it a little bit. Okay, but what do you see? Do you see this? Okay, do you see this? I'm going to help you out here. I'm going to show you where the eyes are. There's the eyes. So literally right here, there's eyes. The nose comes down here. There's a mouth and this pointed chin, and it kind of goes like this. And then these are the sockets for the big, huge horns that come up right here. See these horns? They go up like this. They can also kind of bend down. It depends on how you want to look at it. If you want to look at them straight up, then kind of bend down and then go up or whatever. But his eyes right here, his nose. You see that? See that? See that? Okay, I hope you see that. It's really there, and it actually shows a little bit more and wider if the video keeps going. But it's right there. It's literally, it's again upside down and in a sense reversed, because this is just one image and the image was reversed, or upside down. I should say upside down and backwards. So literally his image is upside down and right side and backwards. It's just crazy. So I'm proving it all the time in this imagery. Watch the Seattle thing. Oh my goodness, you will not believe it. If you haven't seen it yet, go back in my videos, click on the lion head icon, and then you can go back and look at my video. You'll see it says Seattle, and you'll see it's crazy. Just a few, I don't know, about 5 or 6 videos back, something like that. But anyway, for now. And I'm also considering getting rid of all my videos on my channel. Because if they take one video, you can pick any video and go back months and go, oh, it's not politically correct now. Oh, it's not our guidelines now. Oh, it's cyberbullying. Oh, it's telling the truth. How dare you? I mean, seriously, I'm so tired of this. I can't even say, and I'm getting to a point where I have to do this. So thank you for supporting me on this. Okay, anyway, I keep going past this. So please do what's right. Move over, would you? I'll be like a state patrolman. Move over. Do what's right. Get off the road. No. Move over to my service. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek little silly thing. Please move over to my service over here so I can notify you. And you can be my subscribers instead of YouTube's that will basically abuse you because they turn off the notifications to a lot of my subscribers. So they didn't even know. They don't even get notified. And literally, I've said this many times, and I've watched people's notification bell go from on to off, and then on again and off again at times. I mean, it's crazy. Okay, I've proven it. So thank you. I thank you for your support, and especially for clicking the link in the description box. The description box is what I meant to show you. I'm being silly. I'm being very silly on this whole thing. Hopefully it's not annoying. So thank you for clicking the link. Once again, in the description box below this screen right here. And please fill this out. Okay, anyway, you want to go back to here for a second. So all you have to do, forget it. We'll just leave it at that. So thank you. Again, thank you for your support and everything. Anybody who's donated to me, I so appreciate it. I can't even tell you. We're doing good right now. I'll probably ask down the road here, maybe on one of my next videos for help again. But we're doing good. I'm thankful. We've got caught up and everything. So I'm so thankful. The Lord is awesome. He's so good. And you are so wonderful. People that have given, we just can't thank you enough. And then subscribers and people that watch my videos and share my videos, I am so thankful. And then all of you that pray for us, we feel it all the time. I mean, seriously, we feel it. We see examples of it. We get all kinds of attacks. I'm not just YouBoob, but a lot of other places, a lot of other ways. And Jesus is amazing, and he works in his people as well as our family. I'm so thankful. And in me, I'm thankful that he works in a schmuck like me. And does these videos because he shows how the enemy and evil works through these videos that I show you. So I'm going to show you some phenomenal stuff. I'm not exaggerating one bit. I was blown away by the things the Lord is showing me on the videos I'm going to show you. The one about the halftime show and the Super Bowl, and then the ones coming out with this next timeline that is just, and what the Super Bowl is really pointing to. And I think I can prove it. Again, it's still, I'm speculating, but I think I can prove it. So without further ado, thank you so much, and that'll do it. So again, clicking the link in the description box and filling out the email and the text or the your phone number, so you can be text automatically when I get a video out, and you'll get a text, and it will have on the text where you can go click maybe 2 different links and where you can go 2 different platforms. That's what I like to do, maybe 2 different platforms. So in case AI messes with one, I've literally seen some of these very reliable platforms. People have gone to them from YouTube, and now they keep buffering and buffering. Even this one I have, BitChute. I mean, it keeps, at times people have complained about it, just, and maybe it's regional, maybe it's a certain areas and stuff. It's buffering, and people are just can't watch it. And then other areas they can watch it. It's just crazy. Who knows what they're doing and messing with people and stuff. And I don't know, but I'm telling you, I know the AI, and I've done a lot of research about over the years, that it is getting more and more control over everything in the Internet of Things. And that's the idea. It can basically, the B system can basically reach in anywhere and mess with things and change things. I mean, I swear, since Stinky BO gave the internet, basically control the internet, to the UN. If you didn't know about that, that was a few years ago. Whoa, a lot of things moved over, and then they're completely controlling a lot of things, and it's getting more and more, and they're kicking people off platforms more and more. As you can see, the control is in a wave, and I think it's the way. I think I know when the wave is going to crest and hit. So that's would be my guess. So again, click the link in the description box. I'm beating a dead horse. I know I am, but please, because we need to move these over so I can get to people. And if I get one more strike, then all of you won't get any notifications, and I can't get through to you. I literally, once I was shut off, I had to put some comments on my last videos and letting people know what happened, and I'm sure most people didn't know and still don't know. So I'm doing this just preliminarily, yes, to get the word out to the subscribers I have right now on these other platforms, or the other YouTube channel, and then this BitChute. But I'll be getting to all my YouTube subscribers with this next video that I put out. So anyway, spoke a lot, sorry. Beating a dead horse quite a bit. So, but this is Exalted Lamb 1. I appreciate you all so much. Over and out.